This does not show up very often in my readings, and when I see the eagle, I always have to stop and pause because I have to consider the person behind it. And, I don't know you very well. So the thing that concerns, well, and I didn't go to your Facebook wall either, because I wanted to stay clear. I wanted to stay clear and not have any sort of predisposed, bias or idea of what was actually happening with you. But, truth, okay? What crosses this is truth. So we've got the spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm, and then it's there's truth. So what I'm kind of getting the heads up with regard to this is that somebody's been pulling your chain about something, and they haven't been entirely honest with you because they think they're saving you or assisting you by withholding information from you. And I think that even as I'm speaking these words, you're going, oh, yeah, I know who that is. So, the best thing to do is to approach that group of people or person with calmness and integrity, and just say, listen, if you are uncomfortable sharing information with me because you think it's going to hurt me, or because you think it's going to change my mind about something that I'm overjoyed about or whatever, I need to know. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot with regard to your 3-card spread, the psychic part of that. So what I do is as you know, I've been shuffling the cards here. We're going to go ahead and choose which pile. I always ask people to close their eyes, take a deep breath through their nose, breathe out across their open palms, and with their left hands, just choose and it is the right pile. Okay, so the pile on the right side. So the first card is a representation of you. And, oh, wow. Okay, so you have a major arcana. That's completion. That is the 21 card in the major arcana. And the second one, the situation is regards to, and this is the situation. And this is a cloud card, or swords. Okay, so this is actually the Knight of Swords, and it's all about fighting, and usually with a partner. And if this means you're going through a divorce, or somebody that is going through a breakup, or maybe it's like a job, but it has something to do with relationship status, and it has usually the Knight of Swords is about a guy. But because it is a cloud card, I always find out what crosses it, because clouds are like thoughts. They come and they go. And what crosses it is another cloud, another sword. It is the 6 of Swords, and that is the burden. So that is about knowledge. That is about something that somebody does know, and that goes back to the eagle crossed by truth. So I'm going to say that somebody's holding on to some information. They just don't want to share it with sorrow. Okay, I don't know what's going on with you, sweetheart, but we've got fighting with the burden, with sorrow. And then it's crossed by receptivity, which in a reversed position, receptivity is considered the ace of, this would be the Ace of Cups. So in a reverse position, and it's a very feminine sort of thing too. So I have a feeling, actually, if you could just give me a little feedback on this, that would be really great too. But I have a feeling that this has something to do with a breakup, and oddly enough, it feels job related. But anyways, the very last one is change in a reversal position. And that's another major arcana. So this transition that's going on in your life right now is almost like it was predestined. It was preordained. And I'm going to actually say that it has a lot to do with relationships. It has a lot to do with family. It has a lot to do with the transitions in your life. But, for you, it's about being complete. It's like that final puzzle piece stepping into place, and then the outcome, the solution, actually, or the possible outcome is change in a reversal position. That's the 10 in the major arcana. And what that tells me is that it seems like no matter what you do, things aren't really changing. So the goal here is to get to the truth. Find out what the truth is, regardless of how it may affect you or the people around you. Because, you know, I'm going to say that somebody's yanking your chain, baby, and you're not getting the full Monty. So find out what's going on with that, and, you know, just kind of sit back and ask yourself, you know, what that could possibly be about. And let the people in your life know that it's really important for you to have all the details. Without all the details, how can you possibly make right decisions? Anyways, happy Mother's Day to you, and, you know, feel free to shoot me off a message from time to time, and we'll roll the bones again.